Hey guys, welcome back to your daily dose of caffeine. Today we're going to be going over the Apex Legends Escape gameplay trailer. It's a little late for this. I'm a little late to it, but that's fine. Work was work. Wasn't able to get it out right away. That's fine. Anyways, let's kind of get through it. See how this is.
Deep in the oceans of Gaia, there is a land rich with history. Where the air crackles with energy.
That's fine.
They call it Storm Point.
There's my Grav Cannon.
Zero G, it's the only way to travel.
Could use some help.
Enemy swarm here.
Yeah. Oh, I love that POI. Oh, and the peak tower. I didn't know they actually attack for the side.
Watch out or I'll grapple you.
Fence in position.
Tell me you guys are filming this!
Oh, I like that prowler skin. Yes.
The box
All right.
stops with me.
I'm excited.
Right down with you.
Especially because it is
A
that
pilot
accurate.
stands before
I don't
you.
think it's going to be that accurate in the air,
Respect is
but that's
due.
still going to be the fire when you're not in the air.
Need assistance here.
And if that's
Please.
well, you really got to
Tearing
slow
through
down.
reality.
Ah, there's the point.
Ashes to ashes.
Storm Point. It's a place where dreams come true.
She's so thick, though. Like, actually, like, here, let's go. It's just gonna show us the when it comes out, which is the 2nd. But like she's like Pathfinder, like when Pathfinder was season 1 Pathfinder, like super bulky and thick. I don't need to see the point in that.
It's where dreams
Definitely wasn't like that in
come true.
Titanfall. You know, I like the skin. Like this is probably, I'm assuming this is her launch bundle skin, is what I'm going to assume. Let's just kind of go over. So we got a finisher there. Okay, so this is basically the, at least
Need assistance here.
so her tactical,
Please.
and right here she's very, oh, okay, so she's still tethered. As the further away from you get from the tether, the more tethered you are, I think.
Tearing through reality.
Okay, so that's kind of, so she uses the sword for that. That makes sense. And it's basically a mix between what Wraith's tactical and tactical and ultimate are, which is really freaking good, because that's going to be a good way to just leap long distance and get out of there. And if people follow you, they can't get back. So if like one of the teammates follows you and the rest don't, like say you're running from this Octane and he's hyper aggressive, you use your ability, you and your team leave, the Octane accidentally or on purpose goes through that alone, they can't get back. So that's going to be definitely, you're not going to want to always go through their thing. Also, but that also means if you push with it, you can't go back. You can't turn back on the push. It is going to be used, you have to use it very aggressively. Though I think that's why there's no actual animation afterwards. That could be wrong, that could be, but like, here. Yeah, as soon as you're out of it, you're straight into shooting.
Ashes to ashes.
Anyways. the Pathfinder graph here. So we got Valkyrie on the beach. We got different POIs, which is one right here. This is going to be a very interesting POI just for like getting around. Like we got a spot here where it's different various elevation points. I think you might be able to actually be up here, but we'll see. But yeah, different various elevation points. We got a few buildings, not many though. It's mostly going to be like this will be big enough for people to just kind of go through. So yeah, no, I think it's definitely gonna be interesting to play around because people were worried it was going to be so walled off, kind of like King's Canyon is, where rotating is going to be difficult. But I think it's just dense, and it's super dense, like from what I can see here. And there's going to be so many like different holes, like entrances and slash exits to get in and out of different POIs. I think it's going to be so dense that it's actually not easier, but it's going to be enough ways to actually rotate. And this is the Hestia. Okay, so this was the one that Bangalore crashed this one? I think it was either Bangalore or Jackson that crashed this ship. I can't quite remember. Yeah.
They
yeah,
call
that's
it.
actually pretty freaking big. Storm Point. Oh wait, I just noticed. Okay, so I thought this was big, huge, but then you see this. This is normally about the size of a person, like at least vertically. So yeah, this is actually really big, and this is I think one of the POIs where spider eggs spawn.
They call it Storm Point.
Okay, I don't need to see all this, but I like the blood in the water type look. So this is the Grav Cannon. It looks like it has to charge up and shoot you out, so it might not be able to like do it all 100 like one at a time. You might have to wait for it to charge back up, or you might not. We'll see how it is. And you can clearly shoot because right about here. She shot like an Octane or someone else that was going through there, and she shoots the Revenant. And we got the Prowlers here that take out Mirage again. And then, no. Okay, so yeah, we got spiders. Okay, so yeah, they kind of break the eggs and they kind of come out these eggs and then they crawl out, as you can see, like right there. So this POI I'm actually kind of excited for because you got like a level down here, then you got this level, then you got this like platform-esque thing, and then you got buildings on top of said platform, like vertical, like not vertical, but like platforms on top of it again. So I think it's going to be the verticality of this map. That's what I'm looking for. The verticality of this map is going to be pretty good. And then this is one of the balloon towers. It actually looks a little bit bigger than the other ones would be, so you might be making it so you can get over here or whatnot. But this big long thing, I definitely think just with how small like these buildings and everything look, like this is going to be the best way. Like if say the zone ends up here somehow, this is going to be a very annoying thing because you're going to be able to block that off unless you use this Valkyrie's ability to get up here and other stuff. That's kind of what I'm thinking here. If the zone, because the zone, there will be times that the zone ends over here. At least from what I can tell, it might not. This might just be to look good, and this might be there might be another way to get over here on the other side. But we'll see. So we got like another Grav Cannon. So this will probably shoot you all the way to behind these guys. Up front we got is that what? Caustic reviving someone maybe? I don't know. But yeah, we got some rampart barriers, some big anyways, a lot of fighting going on, and this would just take you right over it and you could skip it. And then yeah, more platform, like more height. And then you got areas down here. Like this is going to be very vertically yeah, this is where the tridents are, Pathfinder on the trident. Shooting down. And then we got this. Okay, so yeah, I actually kind of like this. It's not the most, it's not like the most impressive, but I actually like the look of this one. Like it actually does look pretty good. And then the car SMG. Okay, so yeah, this looks basically like every other car SMG I've seen. They've got um, the same color pattern and everything, so that's not surprising. And if you'll notice in like 2 seconds, look over there, they actually increase it just to show you kind of that yes, this uses both heavy and light ammo. And I'm loving what they're doing. They're bringing out guns with gimmicks, like gimmicky weapons, which I love because it's just different things that you can use to be more adaptable, like the Rampage or the Sentinel and now the car SMG. They're bringing out a lot more unique kind of gimmicky style weapons, which I kind of like. What else we got? So yeah, right here, kind of just lasers will hip fire, which the car SMG is known for. So I'm not going to say that's completely inaccurate. The only thing I'm going to say that's inaccurate is the fact that he's flying and able to do that. I think the accuracy is still going to drop immensely when you're in the air because I think he took a jump pad up. I think just for video's sake they decided not to include that, but I'm fairly certain that this will only be an on-ground thing. That's still nuts because that's that's insane. And then we got Ash, and yeah, pilot stands before you and such and such. But we got her like portal, so you can't go back through, but you can come and follow. I think is how that works. Okay, yeah, this is the one.
Respect is due.
Right, the one with the rat here.
Respect is due.
That's another one of the pictures.
Need assistance here.
Okay. Yeah, that's kind of the whole trailer. We got her abilities and everything. That took a little longer, but I will be right back. I'm going to see what's new with the whole Apex Legends thing. Okay, and we're back. We kind of got all this stuff. So Danger Lies Within. Watch gameplay trailer. I already saw it. I think that's the one we just watched. So new map, Storm Point. Obviously, we got. We already know all this, and then the car SMG, yeah, flexible weapon, and then okay, new map, Storm Point. I think. Oh right, meet Ash and all that. That's okay. So we'll do the meet Ash one first. Okay. See your imperfections. See your imperfections in your enemies, then crush them. No, I just noticed there's a thing of cheese on the bottom. That's funny. Born in the unforgiving frontier, Dr. Ashley Reed is still very much a human. Learned early that the only person who's going to look out for her was herself. One day she was hired mercenary group for a delicate job, steal an experimental fuel source being researched in the Outlands city of Olympus. It was the perfect job for Reed, who infiltrated the researchers for years. When the lab self-destructed, she died. And didn't. Okay. Yeah, and this just explains kind of how she was put into the simulacrum form. Yeah. Anyways, Dr. Ashley Reed. Age is 121 years old, so fairly old. Homeworld, unknown. Tactical ability is Arc Snare, passive ability is Mark for Death, and ultimate ability is Phase Breach. And the thing about the Phase Breach is basically the same thing as the Ronin Titan, which is the Titan she uses in Titanfall. So with that, it's basically the same thing except it leaves behind a portal and you can't really control it. It just goes in a straight line, but that's basically okay. So throwing a snare that damages and tethers the first enemy who gets too close. Okay, so it is just the one enemy, which is good. So it's just either a quick kill on one enemy or whatnot, which could be fairly powerful. But I don't think it's going to be too overpowered. I mean, it might be for the first bit, but that again, that's the idea nowadays. Marked for death. Ash's map shows the location of recent death boxes and marks surviving attackers. So you can, okay, so from what I've gathered, you can actually use the so you see a death box, you pinpoint it, and it marks the rest of the attackers. Now, if you leave one, I wonder if it makes it so you see the rest of them, the survivors. I don't know. We'll have to test that out. Tear open a one-way portal to targeted location. Yeah, so basically just what Wraith does, except a much safer version of it, and it only goes one way. And a much faster version, too. Okay. Okay, yeah. And then let's head back. Okay, and then Stormpoint. Let's take a look at Stormpoint. Okay, Gravity Canyon. Gravity Cannons, that's what they're called. I think that's what I called them already, but yeah. Yeah. Nearly all deployable. Yeah, so basically just something that shoots you in one direction. The wilds, right. We got prowlers, which are going to be in these dens. I don't know if they spawn in them or you have to shoot them first too or whatnot, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm wondering if this is like the alpha. Like this guy kind of comes out once you've killed a bunch of these guys, and that's when you get the big loot drops. Spiders, obviously they don't come out until you break the kind of like egg sacs. I think you have to actually shoot them before they come out. And I wonder if like in these nests, if you can get like once you've killed a certain amount, they also have a bigger spider that comes out and tries to kill you. Like just boss enemies. Flyers. I think they do the same things before, but they might actually be aggressive this time. I don't think it says look. Yeah, carried by flyers. Just rewards carried by flyers. We'll see. Some of them may be aggressive now. Rules and trophies of the hunt. Okay, so yeah. So now they have different wildlife nests, which are for the arachnid type beings. They're not really. I don't think they're technically spiders. They like that's what are they called? Oh, they're 100% spiders. They're called spiders. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they're spiders. So the spiders and then spider tentacle things at least. And then you got the prowler dens here and here. So I'm curious because a lot of people are saying that's going to be super annoying to try to go up against. I'm thinking it's going to be pretty fun. It's going to be a new way and just another thing you have to think about. And it's going to incorporate new gameplay ideas, different rotations, all of that. So that's going to be definitely fun. Okay. The barometer. This is basically, okay, for those who don't know what a barometer is, it's basically another name for a thermal station. It's a big thermal thing. It's the same shit as thermal station. That was the first thing I noticed when I read over this the first time. I mean, it doesn't look like thermal station, but they're just using a different name. That's the same name. Anyways. And then you got, like, I like this. I actually do like this area. It's covered in water, so you're going to be wanting to use gravity cannons, and so there's two set here, and a set here. Or tridents, I think, can actually go over top of it. And I think you can actually, like, it's like probably like either knee deep or like hip deep water. So you actually have to, you'll slow down or whatnot. You won't be able to slide through it or whatnot. So yeah, you got command center. Oh, I don't mind this. This is a, okay. It's a little bunker style area. Command center is a massive complex that's rich in loot and allows players to dive hard from the dropship. It's also an excellent method for getting to the top of the mountain while protected by using the longest. Okay, so it's got some pretty long zip lines. Okay, so this could be, like, you know where I was saying, actually, we'll probably go over it. So this could be another way to get, this is another way to get to the top, but I wonder if it's a way to get, to go around the fact that you have to go up that one big ramp. Then we got antenna. Oh, this was the place I was saying has this is very different levels. I like this. This this is going to be a very fun POI. Though I feel like this one right here, a checkpoint. Checkpoint is going to be like the new Skulltown or whatever. I feel like it's just so dense and there's so much to do because you can go underneath and then back up. Like Pathfinder mains are going to have a blast here. I feel like anyone that has Pathfinder mains, like anyone that's got decent vertical movement, so Pathfinder, Valk, and Horizon, I think are the main three that I can think of on the spot, are going to just be dominant here, and I think this is going to be a very good POI. This will be one of those ones that's not too talked about, but yeah. Anyways, Lightning Rod. This one seems interesting. It's got another gravity cannon. Oh, there's the balloon that we saw earlier, so probably right over here is where that big hill is. So yeah, we'll see how that is. I like this. Okay, Stormcatcher. So this is kind of like a big weather machine maybe, or it's just whether it makes it so the storms aren't so bad, because maybe this place is really bad for its weather. But yeah, no. And it's like really close to the top, so we'll see how. But we can see this here, so maybe that can come like right to here or something. We'll see. North Pad. This one's gonna be one of those POIs that's fairly avoided. Just because there's either you're in the ditch or you're up here. It's gonna be, yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe a lot of people will love this area, but I feel like this is going to be one of those places where it doesn't seem like there's too much loot on the pads, anyways, and there'll be a little bit here, but that's about it. This will be another one of those areas. It's avoided the mill. It's not anything special. Shipfall. Shipfall's going to be like probably about the same landing rate as Icarus on Olympus. I'd feel. C Note Cave, or yeah, it's either C Note Cave or Cannot Cave, or like Cannot Cave. I think it's C Note Cave is how you pronounce it. This was what I was saying. This is going to be another decently populated. Like it's going to be. Oh, I can't remember the name of it. One of the areas in Kings Canyon. What's it called? It's right next to one of those like. I don't know. I can't remember what it's called. Anyways, then we got like Wall, High Point, Thunderwatch, Cascade Falls, Launch Site, yeah, Fish Farms, Gale Station, and yeah. So yeah, this map, I think, I can't remember where it says. It says it somewhere, anyways. It's about 15% bigger in playable area than World's Edge, which is going to make this the biggest map, which means getting around is going to have to be. It's going to be more difficult, but at the same time, with the gravity cannons, it will be quicker depending on how you like. The gravity cannons are going to be a great way to like come up with new strategies to get around the map. So I think that's gonna be great. Yeah, it's kind of all my thoughts. I'm gonna have some more for sure. I'm gonna have at least another 2 videos coming out before that next, before actual season 11 comes out. Anyways, thank y'all for watching. If you did like it, leave a like. If you don't, I don't give a damn what you do. Be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. And hit the notification bell down below for more uploads. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.